Verse 8 says, one of his disciples, Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, said to him, and he brings then the fishes and all this stuff. People say, wow, Andrew had more faith than Philip, because at least he went to search for the bread and the fishes. That's not true. Because when you go to other gospel, it's very clear that Jesus is the one that is asking, how many loaves you have? Go and see. Do you feel stuck in your life? How many doors have you knocked? Go and see. I'm struggling right now with that. When I was doing this preaching, I cried like, woof, crazy. For this that I'm preaching today, I said I cannot be like the Pharisees telling them and don't live in it by example. I quit my job. And after that, a big heavy thing that I had on me disappeared. My flesh is scared. Thank God I don't live in the flesh anymore. I'm not telling you quit your job. I'm telling you listen and answer the calling. Everybody has a different calling. But I know that the Lord is calling me to be more time in ground for it too. On the streets, in other rehabs and detoxes that are waiting for me. And I just said no because I was scared. You need to have a little bit more of faith. Because sometimes your situation is going to be really hard. And you feel stuck. But other day you see how He opened the waters again. Blessed are those who wait in the Lord. Andrew means courageous, brave. I mean, maybe you're not called Andrew, but it's time to walk being brave because the Lord will be with you wherever you go. Bill and Andrew, these two guys, forgot about all the miracles that Jesus just did. Please, don't forget about what the Lord has done for you. He will take care of you. Barley, loaves, that bread was a common meal for poor people. It shows you how a small, honest offering is more than enough when you put it in God's hands. Because He can transform whatever He wants. He transformed the water in wine, the poverty in abundance, death in life, the grave in resurrection, darkness in light, pain in comfort, loneliness in family, depression in peace, curse in blessing, condemnation into salvation through the blood that cleansed your unrighteousness. So remember that God makes possible your impossible. Why? Because it's impossible for you. You cannot do it. So when He make it possible, His name will be glorified. Verse 10 says, Jesus said, have the people sit down. Now there was much grass in the place. So the men sat down, about 5,000 in number. In fact, maybe it was not 5,000 because it's counting just men. Not kids, not women. So we're talking about 10, 12, 15, 20,000. But He is just let them sit down. You remember where they were going to? The Sea of Galilee. Waters. And they sat on the grass. And in another gospel, He says that He had compassion because He saw that they were like sheep without a shepherd. That makes you remember something? Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lay down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. That's exactly what happened there. What means grass and water? For the real sheep, it means abundance and rest. Do you need abundance? Do you need rest? Go to the shepherd. Verse 11 says that He gave thanks. Why He gave thanks? Why Jesus gave thanks? We? Okay, but He? To acknowledge that God is the source of provision. And to demonstrate that God provides even when all we can see is limited resources. That's my situation right now. That's the only thing that I can see in Bad God Ministries. Limited resources. David, how are you going to provide your house? Bad God. How are you going to keep providing the ministry? Bad God. So what are you going to do? Live for Him. So I can die for Him.